91.3 is your only choice for true alternative music.
91.3 Real College Radio. You can hit us up on Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter.com/RSU Radio. And you can get a hold of Turbo and I at Twitter.com/CultureShock913.
Yes, follow us and tweet us. We
That's
now have
right.
21 followers.
That's
I'm
so
excited.
exciting.
We picked up 3 or 4 today.
Oh,
How many?
that's awesome.
I don't know. Yeah, we want more, though. So, yeah, keep it coming on the Twitter. Also, if you don't know the phone number, 343-7913 is the number you need to know to get a hold of us. And, add your 2 cents in on the whole zombie apocalypse thing. Quick update. Where are we at now with all of that? Anything new that we need to tell the listeners?
Yeah. Oliver from Tulsa called us, and he was saying that he was going to take a battle axe into the action, but then we kind of put some heat on him, and he started giving him a countdown, oh, you're going to die in 10 seconds, ready?
He couldn't answer. I was all right, you got 10 seconds, a zombie's coming after you. 10, 9, 8, 7. He just forgot, he got frazzled.
But, however, he did say he would take a butcher knife, so we got a butcher knife, too.
Okay.
And, yeah, not really anything new on anything else.
All right. We did have a guy calling in, Rich in Tulsa. He had a suggestion for a really good zombie movie, actually.
It's called Serpent in the Rainbow.
Yes, Serpent in the Rainbow. Remember that if you're a zombie fan, you want to catch a new flick or a movie or whatever. Thanks to Rich in Tulsa for pointing that out to us. All right, so right now, it's time for something a little special. All right, this week in Turbo's Tidbits, obviously we had Brian Perino on. Actually, you know what? That was the Turbo Tidbits that was recorded from a couple of weeks ago.
When I was on vacay.
Yes, when you were on vacay. Well, I guess I could do without the whole intro thing. I don't have to have that, do I?
I mean, no, you know.
No, I don't have to. All right, so this week in Turbo's Tidbits, sans the fancy intro.
Yes.
Yes. Obviously, I try to get Turbo Tidbits to be, about whatever it is we're talking about that day. So obviously, this week in Turbo Tidbits, Zombies. All right. Arr. What I got for you are some fun facts about zombies, some things that you need to know in the event of a zombie apocalypse. First, zombies do not like fire, nor do they like large or swift-moving bodies of water.
Okay.
So fire is your friend. And so are, islands and large rivers, things like that. But anyway, something good to know. Zombies also burn fast, which means they are extremely flammable. So the whole flamethrower idea, that's a good one. Also, zombies can be detected by canine species. Nobody said that they bring a dog. Yeah. Like a killer canine of some sort.
I like it. Like a pit bull or a Rottweiler, Doberman.
German Shepherds are always good dogs, yeah. Let's see. Also, once someone is bit, there is no stopping the virus from taking over. And we were going over this earlier saying, if one of your loved ones were bit, then, what would you do? Also, if you shoot a zombie in the head, it dies, but it will also die by lighting them on fire. Though it does take a little bit longer, and they tend to run into others that catch them on fire too. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah. So I mean, shooting is all well and fine, but so far it seems like fire is the best way to really destroy zombies. Also, zombies can run, jump, climb.
BS.
What?
I'm gonna call BS on the climbing.
Why is that?
Okay, I have read.
Have you ever played Left 4 Dead? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I have.
They climb.
They do climb, but you know what? I am going to call BS on that because there is this book, The Zombie Survival Guide.
Yes.
And it actually kind of contradicts itself, so you got to be careful when you're reading it. It says that they can't climb. And because they're zombies, right? And they have the ability to move and stuff, but they don't have the brain capacity to do a complicated motion where it requires lots of motor skills to be able to climb.
Right. I guess.
But they don't have the coordination.
All their stuff is very
primitive,
basic and primitive. Which actually kind of leads into my next one. It says zombies can smell living flesh. So bearing that in mind, it drives them insane and attracts them like bees to honey. So always try to be downwind. If you're upwind, they'll be able to track you practically anywhere.
Wow, that's horrifying.
Yeah, so remember that. So and then try to get on a roof or something. Finally, my last one. Once you are infected, you will crave only human flesh. Nothing else appeals to you, though you may bite things that get in your way.
Wow.
So, the moral of this story is, don't get bit by a zombie. Don't get infected.
Yeah, don't get close.
And have a plan,
distance.
a survival kit.
And remember, if you learned anything from Zombieland, cardio.
Yes, cardio. You got to be in good shape.
Oh, yeah. I can't run, dude. I am so.
I can't either. I can run
I'm
down to the
skinny
end
fat. I'm skinny, but I'm not fit.
I'm not either.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I'd be done.
I'd be in trouble. I would have to go get like a skateboard or a bike or something.
Yeah, if I had to run, I'd be out.
All right. Well, now's that time. Prize pack giveaway time.
That's right.
The question is, if you've been listening, and the number is first 343-7913. One more time, 343-7913. The question is, what year was the Night of the Living Dead, the original movie, released? When was the first Night of the Living Dead released? What year? Call us with the answer, 343-7913, and you get hooked up with a cool prize pack. We got you an RSU Radio bumper sticker, but also
and 5 CDs.
5 CDs. Call in, 343-7913. Tell us when the original Night of the Living Dead was released. Right now, we're going to do some more music, and then come back, and we got some stupid, strange, silly stories.
Mm-hmm.
Something to look forward to. All right, so we're right now, Reverend Horton Heat. Who doesn't like this guy? Heavy metal guys. Keep it right here. It's 91.3.
Real College Radio.
Coming up next, we got some strange and stupid news stories.
That's right, we got some stories. So the first story is actually according to our theme. The headline is Zombies Crash on I-84 near Lloyd exit, which doesn't mean a lot to us because this is in Portland.
That's what I was going to ask you. Where did this happen?
So, but still, zombies crash on the interstate is pretty intense.
It bears looking into.
Exactly. So, in Portland, Oregon, a car full of people dressed as zombies crashed on Interstate 84 near downtown Portland on Friday, which this was like a while ago, and it caused a whole bunch of confusion to people that witnessed the crash. Could you imagine seeing that?
Or, I mean, especially if you were like one of the paramedics. Like, I mean, that's the first thing that you see when you roll up.
There's all this blood.
Right. And people painted in, I mean, surely they had to be like a greenish, whitish color or something, you know?
Had to have been crazy. So the Portland police said that the car was swerving and whatnot, and then it ended up rolling over and it crashed onto its top. And the emergency crews took 5 victims of the crash to area hospitals with non-life-threatening injuries. But they said that the people, you know, they're all dressed up in their zombie costumes to go to a party. But they said that initially people thought that all the wounds were way worse than they were because of all the makeup.
Right. So they thought these people were basically just like mutilated.
Oh, yeah. But they weren't because it was all makeup. So, I mean, there's a couple of people that had minor injuries, and then the rest of the people like ran away on foot, which would have been a hilarious sight.
Why were people running away?
I don't know. They said that there was a couple more people that were in the car that must have taken off on foot.
Maybe that's why the car swerved off and crashed in the first place. I don't know.
There we
too
go.
many people in a car or something.
Possibly.
Too many zombies in a car, in
That's
fact.
right.
All right.
Well, I mean, I can imagine being like a cop or something. You would just be like, what in the world is going on? Because if you're one of those people that does like costume parties and stuff at random times of the year,
right?
Like, you're dressed up and you're like, your first thought is, what happens if we get pulled over? Or what happens if we're in a crash? Like, we're going to look like crazy people.
And do you want to die as actually being a zombie, you know?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is that you're dressed up as.
Exactly.
You know?
It'd be crazy. So my second story, the headline reads, a self-proclaimed Geelong, I don't know, which told traffic cop she was not subject to earthly laws as she was a being from another world.
So, wait, there's a woman that said that she's not subject to our laws because she's from another, planet?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was this?
I don't have it on here where this was at, but this wasn't here. So the article, says, your laws and your penalties don't apply to me, and I'm not accepting them. I'm sorry, I must go, thank you.
And just took off.
And, yeah, drove off, get this, with the officer's arm inside of her car.
Well, I'm wondering, why is his arm inside of her car?
I'm sure he,
he's trying to take the keys away?
I don't know. That's what it says. He was probably, in there, leaning, trying to talk to her and have, a reasonable conversation, because she's obviously a crazy person. And she, drove off. And the alien defense was played out in court, I guess.
So she actually, when they went to court on this, she tried to...
in court.
And she still maintained that she was not subject to our laws.
And this is what she said. She has a universal name that is not recognized here. And then she pleaded guilty to reckless driving causing injury, dangerous driving while suspended. So she had a suspended license. And she's pulled over in the first place for talking on her cell phone while driving.
Well, you would think that if you were an alien being and you had all these, like, special powers, or you were not subject to the laws of man, that you wouldn't even need a cell phone.
Nor would you probably pull over your car. You just keep going.
Right, exactly. You just hit supersonic speed or something.
You're like, I'm done. I'm out. Ridiculous, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Is that it for this week?
That's it. All
right, so we have an alien woman who doesn't think that she is subject to mankind's laws. And we have another one where a car full of zombies actually crashed.
Yeah.
And that would be kind of crazy as a paramedic to roll up on that's what you're walking into.
You just be like, what? Oh, wait, are they costumes? I hope they're costumes.
No kidding. All right. 343-7913. We have a few minutes left of the show. We're going to run through a quick break. Final thoughts on being a zombie. Let us know.
That's right. Oh, and we haven't had anybody win our prize pack.
No, yeah. All you got to do is call in and tell us what year the original Night of the Living Dead was released, and you'll win an RSU Radio prize pack. All right, we're going to roll through this break. When we come back, the dead weather. Keep it right here. It's 91.3.
Real College Radio.
This is Real College Radio. 91.3 FM.
91.3 Real College Radio. Hit us up on Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter.com/RSU Radio. And you can also hit us up as a show on Twitter,
Yes.
Twitter.com/cultureshock913.
We would love to hear from you. Tweet us.
That's right. We are up to 21 followers.
Yes, and we're climbing our way right on up. We have an email address as well.
We do. It is cultureshock913@hotmail.com.
Yes, hit us up and let us know if you have a show idea, if you want to be on the show because you have a crazy talent or a strange thing that you do. I don't know, it's just something different anyway. We do have a winner for our prize pack.
We do?
Yes, Rich in Catoosa won. He called it out. The original Night of the Living Dead was released back in 1968.
Yep, that's
Very
crazy
cool.
to think about.
Well, it's been a fun show.
It has.
Yes, we have tons and tons of callers.
Yeah, keep calling in every week and hanging out with us and whatnot. We love it.
Every Thursday, 4 to 6.
That's right.
Next week, we're doing a live show here on campus. We're like going on the road.
Yeah, we're going on the road.
Yeah.
And it's going to be shocking. And there's going to be lots of people.
Yes, tons of people. So you might want to check it out next Thursday, 4 to 6 p.m. Same time, same place, same station.
That's right.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and go.
Yeah.
We got Caroline leaving for you from Volbeat. Since we're leaving, I guess Caroline can leave too.
I guess so.
Real quick, tell everybody what our final zombie guide survival kit. If we could give them a quick just a summation of everything that we've
going on
discovered
with the zombie-ness. It happened because of mutated AIDS. Oh, it's so scary. And we're bringing machetes and frying pans, guitars, shovels, baseball bats, crowbars, flamethrowers, ropes, battle axes. And we also, in our supply kit, we've got shovels, matches, lighters, iPods, medical kits, canoes, radios, seeds for food, squeeze bottles of cooking oil. We're going to a Walmart and a pawn shop before it all goes down. And once it happens, we're going to an island. For some reason, we're hitting up Reverb Club on the way. I don't know. We're going to a Ford dealership to get some vehicles. And then we're going someplace open and high, I would imagine, on that island.
On the island, yes.
And if our loved ones get attacked, the
Or
majority
infected.
of us, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 people are going to kill them before they turn into zombies. One's going to run away.
All right. You heard it here first right here on Culture Shock.
That's
Zombie survival guide that we just made during the show.
Go forth
Those are all
and
the things that
survive.
you need. Yes, go forth, acquire those things, and be ready for the zombie apocalypse. All right. As I said, we're going to leave you with some Volbeat. Caroline leaving. Thanks for tuning in this week. Tune in next week.
That's right. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.